Welcome back, everyone. It's Minecraft with Daver. We're on our Mass Effect world save, and we're on top of our second iron farm, but we're not here to do any iron farm. We've been doing plans in our test world for a tree farm, and by golly, we're gonna make it. And I found this little area back here very appealing, and what I want to do is a little bit of terraforming. I want to put the tree farm in the middle, and this is a fully automatic tree farm, excuse me, and it's going to involve some space that we need to make, and all the wiring we're going to try to put in the ground. So this is going to take some time. We're going to take down some of this land here. We're also going to dig a hole, probably 16 blocks down, 19 by 17 for the wiring, and possibly not that far down, because in the version that I've created in my test world, the wiring kind of looks pretty cool. So there's an Enderman right there. I don't think he can see me. I think I'm too far away. But we're going to head over there. We're going to light it up a little bit and make sure we got some stuff to light it up with. And we do. So we'll get over there. We'll start doing some terraforming, and we'll get back to you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, we're going to be taking out a lot of this dirt here, flattening out the ground, and we'll probably try to do a little time lapse for you. If we can't, it's because we haven't figured out how to edit anything yet, and we're still working on that. So appreciate you working with me here. So let's get to work. Hello guys, yeah, just a recap on what we've been doing. We took down this hill. We're going to make sure the water can flow all the way around the center part of this lake area where the build's going to be. So we're going to mine out 2 down, leaving the perimeter, and then fill in the rest with source blocks, and then breaking the perimeter out too as well. I think we're going to take out some of that clay that's all the way around here and use it as a building block. Actually, just seeing how the canal goes down here, we'll probably maybe 1, 2, 3 down, and just keep it consistent as it's going around. We'll kind of keep the textures going too, just to make it look like it blends in pretty good. Alright, we'll get back to you with the next status update right after then. Well guys, status update here. Well, we were recording last night and we did not get the start of the build right here. So we started building the tree farm, and step by step we were putting it together, and we didn't get to see any of it. So we'll just take a close up, and we'll go through what I've done so far, and we'll just continue from there with some status updates and maybe some time lapse. Alright, here we go. Bam, we made it. Alright, so what we have here is a version of Cube Hamster's tree eating machine with a little slice of hazelnuts tree eating update from his that, and I just ended up rewiring everything because the wiring just was god awful. So I went ahead and built this in my test world, and let me tell you, it looks awesome. So I think what we might do is take a swing over there right now to the test world, take a look exactly my creation and how I put it together, and kind of get the look and feel of what I was going for, and also see how it's going to be implemented here, and you can kind of see some of the textures we're working with. We got glowstone, this is iron ore, which looks like obsidian, but it has that doesn't have that line going through it. It's much easier to mine, which is nice. So yeah, I believe this part is all working now. We have our sand, let's say sand conveyor going up and down. So let's see if that's working for us. If it doesn't, then I'm wrong. So, and as you can see, the sand conveyor is going up, and it is not working. We might have to update something. Oh, no, it is working. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. And there we go. We were just getting a little bit of lag watching it right there. So that's the main part of the system, pushing the trunks up, and then we'll have our system to collect it there. So let's take a look at the test world video and the test world example, so that way we can see exactly what we're looking at. Well, here we are, guys, our test world, and here's our tree eater in all of its glory. Check it out. So as you can see, it looks like Cube Hamster's version with a little bit of hazelnuts, but with Daber's wiring. So what I did is I simplified it, and there's a couple things here that we're using that are new technologies that work in the latest update in Minecraft for Xbox, as also in PC. So these this will work vice versa on that for you. And what we did is we definitely eliminated a lot of the wiring that's all stepped up and how it went around here, so it was very ugly. I wanted to build this in my Mass Effect Let's Play, but I wanted to make it look like it wasn't wired by a 5-year-old. So no offense, guys, I'm not trying to dog you in any way. It's just the wiring looked atrocious, but let me tell you, it works like a charm in their version. So, and this one does too as well. So what we did here is we have these coiling glowstone towers, which allows us to send our signals instantly straight up and straight down, as long as you don't exceed the pulse length. So we have an example of those right here. If you're not using this type of wiring, you should. It's pretty cool. I know with half slabs and PC you can definitely do this much quicker, but it looks really cool. So you can see it sends a signal up pretty instantly, and as well with this right here, sends the signal down. You can see the lamps are glowing. So nice system here. And the cool part is you can tap off of each one of these lines if you have a redstone machine in mind to power anything you want at that point. So I want to thank Cube Hamster. This is a really cool design, and he definitely knew what he was doing when he stumbled upon that one. So alright, now starting off with our base here is a simple clock that allows the timer to make sure that we have our tape mechanism for all the gravel going up, and it's time to, when it stops, it comes back down again. So, and it turns it all off. So let's see here. Okay, one of the changes I made is right here to the timing system, and what it is you'd have an off state and an on state. People, in a couple of their versions, they called it holding states, and really I just saw it as you need a gate that opens and closes and you want it blocked. So a linear T flip-flop just turns sideways with your line of redstone running out. Make sure your torch is on this side versus that side, otherwise it would always be powered. So, and all it is when we have our bud switch here, which is on the opposite side inside, it just runs along the top, turns the switch, it's delayed on the bottom, which if it's on, the block would be there. If it's off, this line of redstone would still come out, but it wouldn't transfer down to powering. So when we're planting our sapling, we would just plant our sapling. This block would be on the other side, and then vice versa. When we bone meal it, it would grow. The other way we implemented the timing of the crusher is to not have a pulse lengthener, and that's what was coming off of this mechanism before on both their versions. Now, looking at this one here, I actually tied it into the timing of the block here that gets retracted for the dirt. And so it goes through the timing here, and then it turns on completely, so it holds its state when they're completely open. And then when the state is done, they open, so that way you can plant the next segment of trees for that. So pretty simple on that aspect of it. Clean up the design on the back, so all the wiring looks pretty neat. Use furnaces here instead of obsidian, just because, well, in this texture pack, the obsidian kind of looks awful. So we use the non-movable block, so we have our furnaces there too as well. And let's see, what other changes did we make? That's about it. I mean, we have the towers on the side here, raising our signal up here for our mechanism to transfer it into the cubing machine. So and the cube machine doesn't have to be this big. We just went full scale just to show you what it could be, and there it is in all of its glory. If you really need all that wood, you better be the guy hired on your server to just make wood. for everybody. So that would be pretty neat. So let's see, moving on. Second to last thing right here. This is the segments. There's 5 of them going up there. And one of the biggest things that we find out is the timing. Now, we have here, let's grab one more leaf block. I'm going to put that there, and we're going to show you the difference between the timings on here. This is the default timings that they put on for Hazelnut's version, and this is the timing that's on for Cube Hamster's version. So you can see that on PC this would work, but it doesn't. So we just use Cube Hamster's timing by changing that one, this one, and these, the first one and the last two to 1 tick later. Actually, 1 tick earlier. So this went from 2 to 1, this went from 3 to 2, then 2 to 1. And we'll just see it one more time. And that way you can see that it pulses really quickly. Let's see if we can get the right angle. There it is. So, and there you have it, guys, in all of its glory, the tree eater. And as you can see, we'll head back to the Mass Effect save right now, and we'll show you just the color scheme we're going for on that and how we're going to implement it there. So we'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, just back here with a status update. We had to quit for last night. It was just getting way too late for this build, so here we are. We refreshed, we snowblowed the snow outside from our ice storm, and we're ready to go here. There's not much else to do, so why not play a little bit of Minecraft, and we'll finish this epic build right here of our tree eater. And okay, let's go. There we go. Alright, no laughing. So, I think we got some bone meal on us, and we do. So, I'm not sure what state it's in. I think it's in receiving state. So, there we go. And let's hit the bone meal. And we have an oak tree. And there it is. It is going up there. You can kind of tell the mechanism up there is working. It's pushing the blocks backwards, or to the back side. You can see we got our saplings, and let's go up there and grab them. So for one tree we got 2 saplings. Not that bad. Love it. Sometimes you can get more. So we still got a little bit of dirt up there from scaffolding, but this is the mechanics. Everything's working perfectly. Now I think if I hit it one more time it'll still push those trees. I'm not quite sure because I don't know how many blocks went up. Oh, this is a small tree, so it should be fine. Hey guys, here it is. The tree eater is complete in all of its glory. Yes, it looks really awesome. And granted, we're not done. We're going to dress this thing up even more, but mechanically, everything is in place. So I am super happy with it right now. and you can see I have our scaffolding ring that I was using to work on it, and I've started taking it away just to kind of see the structure for what it's worth. And the ideas here are, the possibilities are endless for what we want to do. The idea is to create a system of getting around. So from our base, which is way over there, to our iron farm, which is really just a swing around, kind of check it out, and then over here to our wood farm. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now, and I want to thank you guys for watching this episode. Try to keep it short for you, and the next one, look forward to some of the finishings of this, as well as maybe some of the monorail system, which is going to connect everything together, so that way we can have a cool view and a nice travel system for anyone who comes into the server on that. Alright guys, thanks again, and subscribe to the channel, and you'll be able to see some more videos. Take care.